And as guys, so guys, in this video we're gonna be ranking every single total defense legendary for your entertainment. Yay! Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell case button. And oh, I got a crate. Let's see what I get. And as usual, garbage. Time to sell it. At least it gives me free 25 coins every single time I come here. Anyways, guys, let's just get into the video now. And the vote. Okay, I was thinking that to be a lot cooler. So, guys, today we're making a tier list of every single legendary ever in Toilet Tower Defense now. So, I already told you that I'm gonna be ranking each legendary. So, yeah. Also, guys, before we start, this is my own opinion. You do not have to agree or disagree with my opinion, but I'd love to see your opinions on this, my own tier list. So, yeah, see. So, before I do this, I'm gonna rename this too. Not now, let's just actually do this. So let's start off. We're not gonna do this in order. I'm gonna do it in my own order. So starting off, we have. Let's do the of camera woman. I think it's mid. She's a Christmas unit in the Christmas event, and the strongest woman character in the Total Tower Defense. Yeah. So I feel like it deserves to be this high up. Anyways, next up we're gonna be doing Speaker Woman. The only thing I think she's great. The only thing making her actually, I think she's also mid. Harder than this guy. Actually, maybe she's okay. Actually, let's keep her at mid. But no, I'm gonna move camera to okay. Not bad, but it's okay. But Speaker Woman, the only reason she's harder than Camera Woman is that she can deflect rockets, which, let me tell you, the amount of rocket launchers are in the nightmare mode are literally just like so much. So having her is, I guess, okay. Anyways, now next up, let's do the Bat Speaker Man. I feel it's a pretty good star unit, harder than Speaker Woman. It's cheaper to upgrade than her, and yeah, and it's good for the early to mid game, I think, of the round. So and mid game. Now next up, oh my God, why is this a secret agent? I think you know where this is going to go. Everyone, you know that it's going to. Why is it even legendary? Oh, sorry. So, the reason why Secret Agent is so low is because his only purpose is to be a last resort unit. Like, he's not meant to, like, be used to actually kill toilets, but only used as a last resort if everything goes wrong. And with most of the time, you probably having a bunch of good units, you'll never have this happen. He's slightly useless. He could be useful at times, but if you have OP legendaries like maybe the guy Frost DJ or Large Turkey or Mr. Cameraman or any good legendaries or mythics, you're probably never even gonna use this guy. So yeah. Next up is Laser Gun Camera. He's not the mid. He's do I put him in broken? He's pretty OP for the start, mid, and late game. I'm putting him in, bro. And he's pretty OP. He's the most DPS legend. He's the second most strongest unit in terms of DP. Third most strong, second most strongest DPS unit, and he has OP starting range, not as OP as other units I'll talk about on this list, but he's broken. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna keep it there. Next up, let's talk about Hunter Cam. I think is he okay or is he mid? I think he's at the back of mid tier. He has OP range, but he doesn't really seem much OP for when you're grinding. So at least I feel that. So for that reason, I'm gonna put him there. Next up, we're having the Dark Speaker Man. Okay, this is gonna be the first great unit. He's pretty OP for the start of the game and the late game. So yeah, this makes him value. So, but he's not as good of a starter unit as the Ninja Cameron, which we'll talk about later, and he's only above Bad Speaker Man, as he has more cooldown, he doesn't have more DPS, but he has less cooldown, meaning he can attack a lot faster and kill a bunch of small units quicker, which is good for the early game. Anyways, next up, we're gonna actually take a look at our first Titan Speaker Man. I'm gonna put him at the top of mid tier. Titan Speaker Man has 3 OP range and not OP range. He has good range and damage when you max him out. Not as OP as the other units I'll talk about, but he's good for what he is. I'll say that. Next up, we're talking about Ninja Cameraman. This guy is broken. No, and will always be broken. So this guy, he is the Ninja Cameraman, aka Plunger Man, and he is probably the best unit for the early game. If you don't have any good units for a starter match, the unit I would recommend if you want to be the early waves of the Nightmare mode is this guy, as he's literally OP for it. His DPS is good, his range is good, and all around he's just OP for the early game, always. So moving on, next up we have Thai TV Man. He's a great hardened Titan Speaker Man just because of the fact he can literally do AoE damage, which means he can damage a bunch of things at once. Okay, I coughed there, but anyways, next up we have Laser Car Cameraman. Is this guy broken or great? Not. I'm gonna keep him down here because he doesn't be that good. He is okay. I like him, but he doesn't see much. Wait, what did I just do? What did I do? This guy had this guy. Also, now I'm gonna explain my reason for not really just placing him in the broken. Is that I don't know. He may be good, but his DPS range not really too much good for the start of the round. But nonetheless, he still can be OP. Just not really like him as much. And plus, he cannot block. He also can get stunned easily. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that this guy, the laser gun campaign, and maybe also the bad speaker man when you upgrade him. When you upgrade them to maybe level 3, 4, or maybe max, they can only deflect 1 or 2 stuns, I think. So maybe that's another good reason for them to be broken. At least this guy broken. But this guy is just not only for the start, that's why. And not as good star unit as the plunger. Let's just continue. Up next, we have Large Turkey Speaker. I never really used this guy, but from what I've seen, he's broken. I haven't really used him yet, but from what I've seen of him, he's pretty broken unit. So yeah, hence he's at the top of the list. Yeah, for now. There's still another unit though that can destroy him, but we are not talking about him yet. Next up we have a Sinister Cameraman. Never really used him and seen much of him, but he's probably a really great unit. Now next up we're gonna talk okay, now please God bless me. Okay, now next we're talking about Mech Cameraman. He's easily broken. He is broken. He's like broken for he's wet. He's above this guy, and this guy for reasons. First, the Mech Cameraman. He's ridiculously cheap to upgrade. Like Laser Car Cameraman and this guy might take around 4,000 to 5,000 to 6,000 bucks to max them out, but this guy only costs 3,000, meaning that you can quickly max these out and literally just spam them around the map. Second, this guy can slow units down, meaning that he can literally slow down anything in its path. Third, its range is one of the highest, almost one of the highest. Only loses though to the Hunter Cameraman, but this guy's range is OP, like more bigger than the Laser Car and Laser Gun Cameraman, and he can literally slow down units. I think I mentioned that already, but I'm missing it again. And he literally has similar DPS amounts, only 1,000 or 1,500 difference, but he can literally slow down units, so that is a huge W of him. So yeah, next up, Jetpack Speaker Man. He might be, I don't know, is he broken? I've seen he can literally maybe solo Nightmare with another unit. He can I think he's at the top of great tier. No, actually he's second top. He has more range than this guy and this guy, and yeah.
Hey guys,
the Jetpack Speaker.
I'm gonna watch Sonic.
Tails. Okay, now last but not least, now we had finished them up. Let's use the last unit, which is
Frost DJ Speaker Man.
And I think you guys might know.
He's the best.
Yeah. He's the top of broken tier. He is probably one of my favorite grinding units. Well, anyways, this guy's my favorite unit to grind with, especially on Nightmare mode. Like this guy paired up with the Santa TV can easily beat Nightmare mode, and this guy, even though so I'm gonna talk about the only thing bad about him is that he cannot turn. He isn't able to turn around and stuff. He can only do regular damage. He cannot like turn like other units though, but even with that, it doesn't even make a difference. I thought that if he cannot turn, it's not going to be much useful, but he's actually more useful like that. So yeah. And originally this guy would be a booster unit that boost up different the units around him or towers around him. So yeah. But he was changed to an AoE, which if he never was, I would have never really ranked him as high as I literally am right now. But anyways, guys, this is my tier list. So tell us how do you like it?